Oh hey, I think this is when I go out with people? I had the day off today because of the Winter Festival. Keito, come on! Huh? Didn't you say that you were going to the shrine today? I guess I did. I slumped out of bed. Mare had already dressed up, apparently assuming I would take her with me. Quite an assumption. Oh well, I better not make a stink about it. Even if I didn't take her, it seemed like she was going to interlope one way or another. I guess Asuka and Chigara wouldn't mind if I also took Mary along. We should take Avi along too! I wouldn't get my hopes up with that one. She's way too antisocial for these kinds of things. Despite that, I saw Ava downstairs. Oh, that's a surprise. What are you doing out here? Nothing much, I was just about to take a stroll. Excuse me. It's rare to see you relaxing. You should come to the shrine with us. It's the Winter Festival after all. Well, if you're inviting me. It's important to get fresh air at the mountains every once in a while. Looks like this was going to be a pretty big outing. For once it felt like my social life actually existed. Could this mean that change had finally come? Well, there they all are. We met Asuka and Chigara at the transit station. Oi! Keito! Ah, Mr. Manager. Yo! I brought some more people. Oh, it's the Student Council President! Good morning, Madame President. Good morning, you two. And this is my younger sister, Mare. Aww! I never knew you had a little sister, Keito! She's cute! I'm Chigara. Nice to meet you, Mare. I'm Asuka. Your brother's been helping out at the Kendo Club. Thank you for looking out for my brother. No. He's the one looking out for me most of the time. 100% true statement. Soon the transit to the shrine arrived. We left the shuttle and entered the shrine grounds. The shrine was bustling with activity. Even though it was usually a quiet place, today it was teeming with people. Asuka was already busy giggling with Mare about something. I guess their mental ages were about the same, huh? I sure hope they weren't talking about me. Although they most likely were. We walked around looking at the stands. Whoa! It's that, Chigara! Ah, that. Asuka pointed to a small prayer booth. Begin the year with the Emperor's blessing for an active love life. Sola? Where'd she come from? The monolith of pure love beckons all singles seeking companionship. Alright! This year is definitely gonna happen! Asuka rubbed her palms and prostrated herself before the monolith. Ah, may the blessings of the Emperor reach this lonely soul! Ah, holy Ruvian Emperor in heaven, please let me get a boyfriend this year! Way to make a mockery of yourself at a holy site. I was sure that if Asuka kept that up, she was just going to end up cursed instead. Ah, and it'd also be nice if I could lose a few pounds off my butt. Please let that happen too! That was definitely beyond the love monolith's powers. Clearly not a shred of common sense existed in this girl. Asuka finally picked herself up. Okay, I think it worked. Asuka gave me a thumbs up, looking stupidly confident. What the hell? It's not like the clouds parted and a celestial choir sang from the heavens. She was beyond help. Does anyone else seek the Emperor's blessing? Me? No way. I guess I could try. Don't worry, Keito. I'll pray really hard for you so you get double blessed. Mare and Chigara walked up to the monolith and prayed. I guess it was my turn now. I will pray! Oh well, since everyone else was doing it, it couldn't hurt to try to fit in. I walked up to the monolith and knelt down. Even though I was sure this was nothing but a piece of stone, suddenly I was hit with a tingling sensation. The clouds suddenly started rolling across the sky as if time was sped up, and yet it seemed as if my body was paralyzed and everyone around me was moving in slow motion. Your wish has been heard. But what the hell was that? The world returned to normal. I was kneeling at the prayer stand as if nothing had happened. I could hear Asuka talking loudly about something behind me. Did I imagine the whole thing? The powers of the Holy Empire are mysterious. Huh! Sola was somehow leaning down right beside me. When did she get there? I recalled that in its heyday, the Ruvian Empire had technology which would appear magical compared to today. They had gadgets which could open gates to parallel universes, manipulate minds, and alter the perceptions of entire societies. So, maybe something which could get you a girlfriend was child's play for the Ruvian Empire. Was this monolith actually a piece of lost technology from the ancient era? As if, Keito. I had obviously been single for far too long to believe any of that nonsense. Nice try, myself, but I wasn't foolhardy enough to engage in such wishful thinking. I left the monolith, convinced that I had imagined the entire experience. Unbelievable. Come on, Kaito, this is nonsense. Prez. But really, I didn't know you were so chummy with the student council president, Kaito. What could you mean, Asuka? We merely maintain a cordial working relationship to best fulfill our duties as the student council. Oi, you can cut it out with the act, Ava. What's Avi acting so weird? I've been Ava's next-door neighbor ever since we were little kids. You could say we're childhood friends. I never knew. There, now you don't have to be so uptight, Ava. Unbelievable. We have to appear professional in front of the student body, Kaito. What if a bunch of weird rumors started spreading about us? You know, weird rumors only start if you act suspiciously, as if you have something to hide. Like having double personalities and keeping secrets. Kaito! Ava crossed her arms and frowned, obviously upset that I told the others about our past. It's not like there was anything juicy to hide. We were just old friends, that's all. Oh well, it's good to work with someone you're really close to, huh? Asuka and I have been friends for a long time. We always combine our powers whenever one of us is in a pinch. Having friends to look after you is nice. And there you have it. So why don't you relax and just enjoy the day off? Alright. And there she was, the grumpy usual Ava I knew and loved. But you guys better keep this a secret, alright? My lips are sealed. Of course. Well, it's not like Sola was going to tell anyone. Although Asuka was nothing but a liability. Oh, speaking of which, Madame Prez, I don't suppose you could expand the Kendo Club's budget. No. I thought so. It wasn't as if normal Ava was any easier to chummy up with than the fake student council president, Ava. Hey, don't you go to the same school as us, Sola? Sola's actually the captain of our school club. I've been managing her club, too. Or school's swim club, I guess is probably what that said. I wasn't reading that right at all. I see. Ooh. Say, Kaito, does that mean that you get to see a bunch of girls in swimsuits every day? Oi, it's not like I'm there to goof off. The work of the club manager is important. Still, it must be nice for you, eh, Kaito? Idiot. Or is it that you just prefer shrine maiden outfits more? I did see a girl like that in one of your... I wrapped my hands around Mari's mouth. Oh, what was that, Mari? I leaned in close and whispered into her ears. You want to tell us all about that massive stash of BL games you have on your holo? Our weapons of mass destruction firmly pointed at each other. We decided to declare a truce. So you're a student club captain and a shrine maiden? That must be a lot of trouble, huh? But I do not mind. Your clothes are so pretty, Sola. But seriously, Kaito, you've gotten awfully popular, haven't ya? Huh? Shamelessly walking around the shrine surrounded by no less than 5 girls. I can just feel all the death glares you're getting from all the guys around us. But what the hell was that? Death glares! I looked around. Sure enough, all the guys were staring at me as if I was some kind of asshole player. I hadn't even noticed until now. And it's getting dark in here, so I should probably turn the light on. There we go. God damn it, it's not like I was going out with any of the girls. Not to mention, one of them was my sister, for crying out loud. Fumes erupted from my head. It's because Mr. Manager's such a nice guy. He helped me recruit enough members for the science club. Oh, and you were a big help when I broke my shinai. Good companion. Unbelievable. Kaito, you better have been taking your duties seriously. I hired you as the club manager to fix the trouble clubs back up, not to hit on a bunch of girls. I have been taking it seriously. I swear. I could feel myself being backed into a corner. The girls all looked at me as if they enjoyed the pit I was falling into. Asuka put her arms around my neck as if she was a guy friend. Alright, Kaito, we'll sweat out your youth at the Kendo Club. The sweat on the Kendogi freezes during winter and the armor rots with mold during summer, but we'll suffer together. That sounded disgusting. Chigara tugged at the cuff of my coat. Mr. Manager, even though we have enough members now, I still have a long way to go before I can be a club captain. Please keep taking care of me, okay? They were doing this on purpose, weren't they? Weren't they? The shrine has many secret nooks and crannies. May I interest you in a private tour? Even Sola was joining in on this madness. I looked at Ava for help. She was my childhood friend. Surely she would... Stop, stop, stop! What are you doing? Yes, yes, that was it! Keito's my subordinate. Only I get to mess with him. I keeled over, as if Ava had sucker punched me. Prez, how could you betray me so? Ma, Keito, you're so popular! Looks like your little sister was worried for nothing. No, this is... Enjoy yourself. This was the Love Monolith's power, wasn't it? That had to be the only explanation. After witnessing the power of Ruvian techno-magic firsthand, I was ready to become an overnight convert to the Church of Ruvia. The power of the Holy Ruvian Empire was never to be underestimated. After a fun day at the shrine, the sun was setting and the shops were closing up. Ah, that was fun! We should come back again next year. Please visit the shrine whenever you need the Emperor's blessing. Thanks for having us today, Sola. Sola nodded. Then I shall take my leave. See ya, Sola! Bye-bye. We should return home, too. Time to hit the sack. Huzzah! Death glares from a bunch of guys. Figures, huh? Oh, fuck. I think my luck is bad now. It's at 0. Okay. It's not, like, negative, but still not great.